Good afternoon, folks. Mike Wells, Your World Explorer. Today we're going to take a look at our 5 different control groups, and then also our other newer control group over there that's being protected by a cage. This is the summer squash, the yellow variety, and what we have is diatomaceous earth control group there. This is Thuricide control group. That's just the cups control group. This is the Elmer's glue control group, and this is the soap, the Dawn dish soap control group. Let's get right into it. As we look here, we can see that things are looking pretty good. We have noticed situation popping up. You see that leaf right there, how it's curled over? There's almost undoubtedly a worm hiding in there, and the web of the worm is keeping it crimped. So let's flip it over and take a look. There it is. There's the worm right there. You see that? It's hard to get a still shot, but there it is. The evil green worm. These guys will destroy your entire patch. So we're gonna kill him. And there is a way to fight these guys. It's called BT Thuricide. It actually works pretty well, but you have to apply it consistently for it to work well. So we're actually gonna do that. We're gonna apply that on the entire control group here. Or at least the leaves of the control groups that are being affected. Here's another one here. Let me see if I can get a better shot of this one. Zooming in, and boom. Where's he at? He might have dropped down to escape. I don't see him. They hide under the leaves, and then they eat the leaves. So yeah, not friendly to the summer squash. See another one. Let's try to get another shot. You ready? Let's try to get a shot here. We're gonna look right in there. Boom. I'm gonna flip this over. There he is, peeking out. Can you see him? Evil creatures. They will tear your patch apart. Look at him. He's trying to get away. See that? Nasty, nasty little guys. And the way they turn green is because they eat the green leaves. So they'll be the exact same color as the leaves that they've eaten. I'm gonna squish him. Ugh. There he is. Gone. So I'm going to start spraying these with BT Thuricide today in hopes of controlling this issue. Now let's take a look at the Thuricide patch. Man, I must say, Thuricide patch is looking pretty healthy. Interesting, huh? We whipped out the nuclear bombs, and we're getting insane results. I mean, if you compare this to the DE powder, which the DE powder should have kept those worms away, but it has not, you see a dramatic difference. Okay, so the Thuricide seems to be holding up. Let's take a look under this leaf over here, though, see if that worm has made its way. And I don't see anything. As a matter of fact, these leaves look ridiculously healthy. So, very interesting to me that the Thuricide is working so far. Let's move over to the cups. I can almost guarantee these cups are going to have worms. I've already been picking worms off of this patch. From literally like 3 days after they came out of the ground. But you see how those leaves are being eaten off? It's the worms doing that. So, right now I don't see any curled over leaves except for maybe this one. And you can see their fecal matter right below where they've been eating. So that also is a great indicator as to whether or not you have those worms, the leaf eaters. I forget the name of them. Let me look it up real quick. Okay, I just looked up the name and it's called the loop worm. They have stripes on them. Now, we're going to take a look at the Elmer's glue control group, and I see what looks like fecal matter right there. You see that? A bunch of little dots. That's a sign. Matter of fact, I think I see a lot of locations where that fecal matter exists. Look at that, right in there. And the leaf above is kind of beaten down or rough looking, but interestingly enough, they didn't eat the entirety of the leaves. There's the worm. There it is. Evil creatures. He is in the middle of munching out. Wow, not cool. So we'll be treating this patch with BT Thuricide as well. Let's get in here. I don't see, there's this worm. Okay, so we'll treat this with BT Thuricide. Also, just crazy. Crazy the amount of pests you have to fight off here in Florida. I mean, what are we battling right now? We're battling the vine borer. We're battling root boring nematodes, and now we're battling this this worm. Let's look over at the soap control group. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I had to do a replanting of these because my initial mixture of soap was way too, I would say, concentrated, way too heavy. So it killed all but this guy right here. So you see how stunted that one is because of the use of the soap. And then my second batch was about 15 drops of soap to that little container, and even that was causing some burning to the leaves, the starter leaves. So going forward, I've only placed 2 drops into my next mixture, so hopefully that will have some sort of positive impact and not have a negative impact on the actual leaves. So as far as this control group goes, it's too new to really be able to make any kind of accurate assessment at this point, but we definitely have learned not to mix hot batches that are high in soap concentration, as that will kill the plant. Alright, let's go take a look at the other new control group, which is the big patch that has lasagna layering under the soil and is being treated, the soil anyway, with eggshells from chicken eggs. Now, there's chitin in the chicken egg shell, which is supposed to help fight the root knot nematodes. I know they're in this soil. I know for a fact because we've already dug this soil up, the previous roots from the previous plants, and seen that they destroyed the entire remaining crop that was at this location. But right now you see that these crops here are doing just fine. There's no way to tell right now if they have root knot nematode affecting them, but the organic compounds of the leaves and the lasagna layering should positively affect the soil quality and the microorganisms in the soil. There should be more beneficial bacteria and nematodes in the soil as a result, and less of the harmful nematodes which will negatively impact your squash plants. Now going forward here too, we're going to be fighting off those green worms that we saw on other plants back there. There's no way you're not going to have to fight those, at least in my location, because they are prolific around here and they will attack you all summer. We had this problem late last year when we were trying this. So I also want to show you too the last stand against all of the elements and all of the creatures that were attacking our previous crop of summer squash. Now this is a zucchini that we were trying to bring back from all kinds of problems, and it looks like it is losing the battle. So what we're going to do is pull the root up. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on down here. Let's place this up here. What you can see is a lot of adverse effects from root knot, nematodes buried in the main stem here. I don't see them so much. I mean, they're there though, because this is definitely a sign of them right there. But they have gotten into here and basically stopped all the nutrients from being able to go up into the plant and bring this thing back to life. So going forward, we are going to be fighting the root knot nematode. Now if you look at the center of the vine here, it's pretty much just hollow. So that's how the vine borer is able to get in. They just eat all the good stuff on the inside of the vine. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as that helps the channel out quite a bit, and stay tuned as we'll keep you updated on the progress of all these different methods that we're trying and experiments that we're trying to get a good crop yield this year out of these summer squash here in zone 9B/10A of Florida. Have a good day.